Hit fucking click the button. There it goes. All right. So,
Sweet.
Hey guys, my name is Craig. I'm here with the guys in Forget Conformity.
What's going on?
This is Justin, Jonathan, and Brad.
What's going on,
So
fellas?
we have some questions
Ladies.
for them today.
And yes, and ladies.
And can't exclude.
This guy needs ladies.
All right. So, where is y'all's band from?
We're actually half of us live in Arlington and half of us live in Fort Worth. So
That is the correct answer.
yes, ding 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 ding, you win the prize. So we'll say Texas, Arlington,
Arlington.
Fort Worth, Texas.
All right. So, this is a question for each one of y'all. Justin, how did you know you wanted to be in a band?
Man, I picked up the guitar when I was like 15 and got kind of bored of playing in my room by myself, so
Understandable.
that was it.
And this guy's over here with his damn vape.
That's right. Keeps it
Mr. Drip
interesting.
Drip. Mr. Drip Drip. On stage, Drip
Drip drip
Drip.
drip drip drip
And
drip.
what about you, Jonathan?
I have always been in band since I was young, so it's just kind of like a passion for me. I really enjoy playing drums. I enjoy playing metal with these guys. So.
All right.
Well, I'd say, I don't know, probably when I was about 10, I first got an acoustic guitar. I really wanted to get into an electric, but of course parents were just like, well, we'll have to see whether or not you're going to continue with guitar, so here's a cheap acoustic. So
Right.
a couple years later I got a electric guitar, and then I just always jammed. I jammed in several bands. A lot of them just never really left the garage. Before
We left the garage.
we started in my garage actually about a little less than 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, so I always wanted to play since I was probably about 10, 12. Just wanted to be in a band, knew that I wanted to rock a stage, even if it's just local or whether it goes on a national scale. So it's fun for me. It was took out a lot of aggression that I had when I was younger.
Probably kept you out of fights.
Kept me out of a lot of fights, kept me out of a lot of trouble.
I know. Me personally, I had really bad anger issues.
I'm not saying that didn't happen.
I wasn't saying we were bad. I was just saying
I'm not saying that
too.
I'm not saying that didn't happen, but it kept me out of a lot more than what needed to happen.
Right.
So.
I've never actually been in a fight my entire life, even though I have anger issues.
That's always good.
Yeah.
I mean.
A lot of people don't really fuck with me either, though, which is good.
Yeah, that's
That's
how
always
serial
a plus.
killers are born.
Yeah. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
There's Hannibal Lecter and Casey for you.
All right. How would you classify your music style?
Metalcore.
Metalcore?
That's he likes to go down to the subgenres. I just straight up say metal. That can cover every spectrum of it because we don't have an exact, as we play and as you see every one of us play, we have our own different styles of metal. So
Right.
I just classify it as metal. He can classify it more in subgenre than I can.
There's too many fucking subgenres.
Yeah, there's a lot of subgenres.
I did all the
nowadays,
research.
so-
Like you have
Yeah, I did.
there's this type of metal out there called porno grind.
There's too many different kinds of metal.
Right.
I think we need to get into some of that shit.
What the?
Hey, dude, you said porno. I'm down with that.
I'm not
Say it.
starring in this, just so you know.
What? We haven't got a videotape it. Nobody has to
What's
know.
the- That's not really
Nobody
a
has to
porno.
know. It's home movies
Right.
by Justin.
Justin, you're awakening.
Sorry, we're going a little off the subject here, but we're trying to keep it interesting for all you people. How's our audience doing over there? He's loving
He's
it.
laughing his ass off over there.
He can't believe that he's even going to play a show with us. He's like, these guys.
All right, another question for each one of y'all. Did anyone inspire you, and if so, who?
Oh yeah, Neil Peart.
That's easy, down bag.
Shoot, just a lot of different bands over the years.
You're an ass.
Soulfly would have probably been one of my start of them. Soulfly and Sepultura, because that's about when I was getting into metal. My cousin got me into them, and just reading a couple interviews from Max Cavalera and being like, I either wanted to be a rock star or a soccer player because
Me too.
Because he you know, he lived in Brazil and stuff, so I mean, like, he saw in the stadium, you know, the amount of people that were in there for soccer games and for concerts, and then obviously he made a choice and he went to metal and stuff. So
Right.
I'd say it would probably be him that probably got me started into wanting to really, because that, you know,
Yeah.
that'd have been about the time that I was in sports and music at the same time. It was just like, you're either going to do one or the other. You can't really do, I mean, you can do both. I'm not going to say you can't do both. But at the same time, which one do you really want to do more? So,
All right.
True.
And a lot of people don't realize this. People have a misconception of people that are metal that that's all they do. Like, they don't do sports or anything like that. That, as far as I know, that's a fucking lie.
no, that's totally a lie.
Like,
From
me-
my understanding, I have heard that we'll just talk about the Dallas Cowboys for a second since we're here in Texas.
Right.
Apparently, a couple of them are in a band. I don't even know the band name. I just heard it on, I guess, Lex and Terry, I don't know, probably about 5 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that, that, you know, they were starting a band and stuff like that. So, I mean,
Don't even know what kind.
well, I know it was rock. I mean, I can tell you that much. So.
Well, if you ever watch like practice videos when they put up, they always have like either rock or rap playing.
Yeah.
That it's good inspirational music, I think.
Absolutely.
It makes you want to move.
Well,
Stuff
shoot,
like
I remember being in the workout room back in high school and stuff. You know what they put on? AC/DC.
that. Right.
Hell yeah.
Well, our songs will definitely want to make you punch somebody in the face.
Yes.
Right.
We actually had a couple people at our last show when we played with Stick and Necro Galvacon and Urizen tell us, they're like, wow, we haven't seen you in a year, but like we just wanted to start punching people in the face when we heard you guys. So that kind of feels good,
Yeah.
knowing that we energize some people.
Right.
You know,
And that's what we shoot for. You know, to grab the crowd's attention from like the very beginning.
I remember I went to a concert back in November. It was Falling in Reverse, Attila, Assuming We Survived the Metro Station. Metro Station was at a fucking place there, in all honesty.
Wow.
I don't know if y'all heard of Assuming We Survive.
Yeah.
They're more like a pop punk band.
Yeah.
Their crowd presence, the way their stage presence, I should say, is amazing.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, that's how it was when we played with those Sleeper and like Moss the Flames and Ice Nine Kills. Those bands, their crowd presence is just
it would be crowd presence, right?
Off the chain.
from like as soon as they
communication.
start, they have control of the entire audience.
Yeah.
So
And Assuming We Survive isn't very big yet either. The only reason they were able to even get on that tour is because they knew Ronnie from Falling in Reverse.
so
And he
always
actually
gotta
did a
know
song
someone.
with them.
Yeah, well, it always helps to know somebody.
Yeah.
If you don't
Right.
know somebody, I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to get yourself up off the ground. Get
What
going
they're-
in music. I mean, other than just taking random shows and then not knowing if you can bring people, you know, it's kind of hard. It's a rough scene out there. But it, you know, we're surviving. We're getting out there. We're trying to push more, and interviews like this, you know, absolutely helps.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
And
we love doing this.
as I've messaged Brad, I have friends in all different states. So, like, I have this guy named Devin who's in a band. He just recently moved. I don't know to where to or anything. But I also know a photographer who's in the metal scene as well. His name is Randy. I don't really talk to him, but
photographers are good to know.
yeah. And I have a friend. Her name is Delisa. She shoots local shows a lot. So
Nice.
Nice.
We got a good friend, Ryan Whitehead. He's of Art and Owl Media. He started out with us shooting us a lot, and I think that's also what got a lot of attention too, was him being able to capture good photos and put them online,
Yeah.
and us being
That
able
shit,
to.
dude, phenomenal photos.
Yeah.
Yes,
Really
phenomenal
solid
photos.
photos.
We've also been having a good friend of ours, Bob Dingate, I believe, of English Bob Photography. He's been shooting for us too as well. And Todd Berry. Todd Berry's been helping us out as well. So it's been great knowing photographers. I mean, if they capture you in a good light and they get that photo, you know, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
right.
So.
And obviously they go back to their studio or whatever they do it with, and they edit it a little bit to get that lighting and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Because as far as I know, when you go to like shows and stuff, the lighting can be terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you know how to work the lighting on a camera from probably 20 plus years, and even then you're still gonna have a problem with lighting. So
Right. It's gonna be a never ending. It would have been better if you would have swatted it back out.
interception. What?
All right. What was y'all's first song?
Shoot.
Is it Reasons? I'm
Uh,
pretty sure it was Reasons. We don't even play it anymore.
Well, yeah, we don't play. We don't play it anymore. It was Reasons, I believe is what it was called. As far as us as a band putting it together, and even before then, our first take on it, whenever we did it, we just set up a couple of microphones in the garage and recorded it on my iPad.
Yeah.
Ended up, I don't know, man. It sounded real. I think it sounded better like the first take we did it when we didn't even know what we were doing.
Yeah.
It
Now
really
it's we haven't played it in probably a year.
Yeah, probably roughly a year or
Yeah.
so.
Is that song on Spotify by chance?
It is.
Yeah.
It's actually our first song on the.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. But
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll be here
all
yeah,
night.
I'll be here all night. So.
Ba-dum-ching.
Well, actually, only until 9. But
Yeah, that's true.
Because we got time.
Right.
But yeah, that was our first song. It was a good starting point, but we have progressed into a much higher evolved state of metal since that song. So
All right. Where am I at? What year did y'all start?
We started
2015.
June 2014.
2014.
Yeah. We had a friend of ours, Peter Powers from Seven from Adam. They hit me up one day. It was just like, hey, I want you to come out and play a show with us. He's like, get some guys together. And then we had a camp out, and me and this guy were at the camp out for his birthday. Not his birthday, but Pete's birthday.
Pete's birthday, yep.
And me and him got together with him, and he was like, you guys should put a band together and play the show with us. And ever since then, we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yep. So we put together Forget Conformity in 3 months. Played a 5-song set at Curtain Club in 3 months.
That was our first show.
That was our first show.
It's not a bad show either. The Curtain Club?
Yeah, not a bad
That
show.
was good. I was the original drummer in Seven from Adam, so it was nice to play with those guys again at the Curtain Club. So it was a fun time, and it was really an opportunity to for musicians to get together just because we were all camping.
Yeah, we were just camping, having a couple brews, brought the acoustics out and the djembes out, and just had a good old fun time by the fire.
Yep.
How drunk did y'all get?
Enough to have fun.
Yeah.
Depends
That could
on how you
that could be
feel.
1 to
It's how
50
drunk
beers.
are you
So
right
I mean,
I haven't had a beer
Yeah.
day at all.
no.
now? I did.
Yeah, we know.
Just now.
Just you have a problem.
Is that it?
And now the world knows.
Yeah, if you can't tell, we like to have fun whenever we do stuff. So, audience, feel free to laugh at us as much as you want. It's not going to hurt our feelings at all.
We're so boring. He's playing a bass.
Yeah.
And he's a guitarist.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think y'all are funny, so
Perfect.
Also,
hopefully the audience will.
I would like that. I'd like to see everybody at our next show, June 7th, with the ongoing concept. It's on a Monday. We got $10 tickets. Make sure to hit one of us up personally or the band, and we will deliver them to you.
And the funny thing is that's our Curtain Club too.
We like that place. They like us.
Yeah, we've been
Kind of a mutual agreement we have
we've
with
built up a nice repertoire with Randy over there at Curtain Club. So thanks, Randy. Appreciate it.
All right. What are some of y'all's future plans, long term and short term?
Long term. We are talking with Matt from Standby Records. He doesn't have a Texas band, so we're in the talks of that. Short term, we're gonna be going on tour for the first time.
We're getting out of DFW.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's gonna be a new experience for some of us. Some of us have been on tour before, some of us haven't, so it'll be fun. I'm really excited. We're really excited.
We're very excited.
Yeah.
Our buddies and fellow Cold Cock family, Six Prong Paw, is coming to Texas.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a show with them there at Tomcats. Thanks again, Rustin.
Yeah. Thanks for getting rusted.
If you don't know who Rustin is, you should by now.
Right.
He is pretty well in the metal scene. He plays in Urizen. I'm sorry if I say it wrong, Rustin. You always have to correct me, man.
He's also the venue owner of Tomcats West, and
I was gonna say that, yeah.
yeah, and then we're doing a benefit show for him on the 17th of June you'd like tickets for that, let us know. It's all towards him and his family because he has a brain tumor, so inoperable. So it's a pretty hard feeling situation going on. So we want to support him, and the metal scene wants to get together and support him. So if you want to support, let us know. This guy needs some support.
So what would you like to say to y'all's fans out there?
Come buy tickets.
Yeah, come buy tickets, and thanks for sticking with us for the 2 years we've been doing it. Some of y'all have been around for a really long time. We really appreciate it because at the beginning, you know, we started out and we weren't that great of a local band, and now we've stepped it up, and we just want to say thanks, and that we want to be able to do it without fans. That's really what it is. I mean, we come in here and we practice and we have a good time and we joke around and make fun of each other, but like,
in all seriousness,
it's really about
it's
playing for
because
people.
of you guys that we're doing anything at all. I mean, I really, as much as I've been playing guitar and as much as I love playing with the bands and stuff like that, like I don't see there being a point unless I can play for you guys.
True.
That in the end is what makes it worth it to me, is being able to get out there and you guys be like, wow, that was awesome. Thanks for letting me get in the pit. Thanks for bringing a song out that I can get into a pit on.
Yeah.
And jump around and just put out some aggression or whatever.
That's probably the greatest feeling, like being on stage as a drummer, being on stage and
Watching people lose.
starting the breakdown and watching people lose their shit during your breakdown of your song is probably the greatest feeling ever.
Right.
So
I'm not really a pit person, in all honesty. I'm really not.
You're missing out, man.
Well, the reason is because
You make some
know,
friends in the pit.
Right. I get that, but the way that it is nowadays, I don't really like the hardcore dancing.
They don't hardcore dance
They don't?
anymore, and if people do,
Push 'em over.
You just
I was
push them
gonna
out of the
say,
way and they're fine.
that's
Nowadays,
why-
people pick each other up. I was at the Norma Jean show at
Pits-
Tomcats, and
Pits here in
there was a
Texas.
guy shorter than me, wider than me, and he came up and we collided, and neither one of us moved, and we squared off and we moshed the rest of the time.
Right.
That way, we wouldn't injure other people.
You got to know who you can.
Yeah.
Be
So you
with.
just got to get in there and go for it. If you come on our shows, you're gonna fucking want to get in the fucking pit,
Yeah.
like
And-
pronto.
And in my experience being in pits here in Texas, like we really have a genuine love for each other because one of us falls down.
It's a pick me up, you
It's
know.
pick me up right off the bat. It's not let's just stomp their face in while they're on
Right.
the ground.
Yeah.
No, like everybody is there to have fun, and that is the whole point of it. you know?
I've seen this video where this girl, she didn't realize she was in the pit.
Oh shit!
Like, you know, when the show first starts, there's really not one formed yet or anything like that. The first band that came out, their first song had this heavy ass breakdown, and the people knew it. She didn't. It was her first. I don't think it was her first show, but it was for that band.
First time she's seen that band
Yeah.
live, did not know what to expect.
Right. But they didn't help her up at all. She got knocked down and she got trampled.
Wow,
It's not cool,
So-
man.
that is not cool at all.
I don't know where it was at. I don't even know. I think the video actually got taken down on YouTube for it by, I don't know if it was YouTube or they were looking in, like, police or something were looking into it.
Yeah, that sounds like
Crazy.
something you need.
Because even though you're at a show and stuff, you know, you can still get in trouble for it.
Absolutely, because that's
It's technically violence.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get, if a person gets caught, it's domestic violence right there.
Mr. Gloomy.
It's definitely.
It's getting deep, man.
He looks like he's feeling good over there though. Like he's just like,
I'm just sitting here, all I can smell is the joint that's sitting over here. Fucking Jonathan's holding. I'm like,
You
These-
faded, bro?
These guys, I swear.
But no, we really appreciate this opportunity that you've given us to do this with you.
Right.
Thank you very much. And
I'm liking it.
yeah,
I mean, it's
also,
not, it's not
we're
every
sponsored
day.
by Cold Cock. Or they would be really
Yeah.
mad if we did not.
Right.
Cold Cock.
Hold on, let me
We
make
love Cold Cock.
Make
It's
sure the
really
camera
good.
has it.
Yeah.
Cold
this
Cock
guy,
whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. Come take a shot with us at the next show.
Just so you know, Carola, I pretty much wear this shirt almost every day.
Yeah, it
Or
smells.
It
Smells really bad.
It goes through the washer and the dryer. of
Do you see?
course.
I'm really
Probably
close.
once a week.
I'm really close to this guy, and there's this nice space because this arm is open.
it's like,
he's
no.
so close to me because he wants to be this close to me. Don't let him lie.
It's because of the porno idea you guys were talking
Yeah,
about.
seriously.
Right. Those two were into it. You're just like,
So I'm over here just like, yeah, whatever, man. Let me just
You're taking your own car on the tour.
jack off while he's driving.
You gotta walk.
He's gotta be able to keep up on overdose.
Gotta get warmed up for the
For
show.
those of you
know
who
what
don't know,
I
that's
mean?
an inside joke for now. We'll inform you guys probably on one of
But
the
you'll
next
probably know what
interviews.
overdose is, so you can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There will be probably 1 or 2 more interviews. As
They
far
just
as I
need-
know, right now, this is my first interview actually. So,
I wouldn't have even noticed except you just told me.
well, people like I said, I'm not known in the scene at all, really, because I've never put anything towards it besides going to shows.
Hey, that's part of the scene, though, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
There's people
but-
who play in the scene, and there's the people who support the scene. Just because there's some people who can't come to shows, but they still support. You know, and everybody's
Right.
got their thing. It's all about supporting your local metal or
Right.
local music, really.
Local
you know,
music,
just
It
in
just-
general.
And being involved.
yeah, it's being involved. Like we go out and we support other local bands all the time,
Right.
and it's something that's very rare to see. But nowadays, and now it's really like a handful of bands that we really just do it with because we've made the offer with several bands, a ticket swap, and
They
nobody
just,
wants to,
some
and
of-
it's
Yeah, a lot
just
of
like a handful
them just
are in it for them.
Are in
it
it-
can't
yeah.
be like that.
Either they're flaky or
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it could just take one band in the local scene to make it, and that one band could pave the way for all the other bands in the area to do something. Maybe not get signed, but take
Right.
this area to a whole nother level just because of this.
well, here's my philosophy on it a bunch. I'm sure you guys have heard of Pearl Jam, Nirvana,
all right.
Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. You know, they all went and supported each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why they all made it. It wasn't just one of them made it, they all made it because they all supported it. Every single one of them went out to each other's shows.
You're only as good as your support network.
Yes.
Right.
You could be the
absolutely.
greatest band in the world,
And have
but
that
if you can't,
support.
if you don't have any support, or nobody will come see you, then it doesn't really matter. That's what it's about, is supporting each other. That's what we like to do as a band. So, especially for the scene. I mean, Little Things, his side project. I go and support those guys. They come and support us.
Well, I mean, y'all share a practice space anyway.
Oh, well, that was even before the practice space. You know,
It's like total opposite ends of the spectrum genre-wise. too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's all local music.
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Right.
it's-
Like I say, you got to support your local music. You know, if you don't like one style, there's another style.
yeah, there's another local band you could go support.
All right.
I'm not saying you have to support this local band, but support a local band.
All right.
It's important for the economy.
Yes.
Okay? We're coming on dark times. Things are uncertain. Walls are being built. Economy.
And
local bands.
And just so you know,
Hashtag
every-
Jonathan Bacon for president.
every single band that you hear on the radio or that you buy CDs of or you buy music of online, they were all local at one point in time.
That's
Did you
true.
have Facebook?
Facebook. Oh yeah, we have a Facebook. Yeah.
We have a Facebook, yes.
So y'all also have y'all have Instagram and stuff as well.
Yes,
I have
and Instagram.
Twitter, Tumblr,
SoundCloud.
YouTube.
You can view our Reverb Nation, but
For some reason, they're not letting us
Yeah.
on it, so we might be switching over to Bandcamp.
we'll be nice about Reverb.
Yeah, we're just going to be nice about Reverb. But I mean, that was a good starting point for us. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But sorry, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Nothing else needs to be said. We're not one of those people who like to bash. There's no
Well,
point.
unfortunately, because I'm not a rock star, this guy's got to go leave and go to work. So, thank you, sir. That's
Uh-huh.
good. Appreciate it.
Get out of here,
Okay.
man.
Do you want to come partake, or are you going to?
Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna go.
Well, I guess I'm the rock star because I'm still here chatting. Is that what's going on?
Right.
I guess so.
I did have one more question for you. though.
Okay, yeah, then I'm not
Yeah.
leaving.
Top 3 craziest experiences on stage.
Oh man.
First one, playing with Kirk Club, the fucking amp fell on me in the middle of a breakdown. Kept playing, no one in the band came to help me.
Sorry, it was either stop the music and everybody.
But
would be
the
like,
sound
"What
guy on the
heck?"
stage came and helped me. The craziest thing that's
I
ever
had to
happened
give him
to us
that
ever.
look though. I had to give him that look though. I looked
Hunchback
right at him
drummer.
and I looked right at him and I was just all like, "You need to get over." You know, I gave him the whole eye, "Hey, get over there." And he was on top of it.
Craziest thing.
Glad he was on top of it, but yeah, that's one of the craziest things. Oh, another one of the craziest things. I ended up smacking somebody in the head with my guitar as I jumped off stage and moshed in the pit with everybody because I was borrowing my buddy Ian from Black Star Republic. Hey brother, thanks man for letting me borrow that wireless. Ended up smacking somebody in the head with my guitar. Luckily, he was okay. It wasn't too bad, but he still gives me crap about it. So. But he still comes to our shows and supports. So yeah, gotta love that, man.
Local band supporting another local band.
This is the first band I was ever in, so I'd have to say like every experience, being on stage is fucking crazy. So it's pretty wild, dude. I have a lot of fun. So
I don't know, third craziest thing that's ever happened to us.
Well, we did have John Colliden do somebody on stage too. Whenever he was stomping around, his giant stomps. You can see that in the video of Hyde. Well, I don't know if you see that, but you can definitely see his stomps.
with his bass.
Nothing as crazy as the amp falling and Brad smacking a fan in the head with his guitar as he jumped on stage.
I apologize. I've gotten better at it, so.
I don't think.
And that was at Curtain Club as well.
Yeah.
Curtain Club's gonna love the crap out of this interview right here. I'll tell you what. I think we've mentioned him about 20 times already, and
I don't think we've had a third craziest thing yet. Maybe it'll happen on the tour, so stay tuned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing really beats.
I mean, those are the top two that we can remember.
But
we've slept since then.
We're
so.
only like a little bit of the band. The rest we don't know where the rest of the guys are. We're sorry.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they've been kind of flaky, right? Not to be, mean about it.
I don't know if they just have to take care of some other stuff. I mean, I know that they do have to take care of some other stuff right now, but
it's kind of crunch time.
Yeah, it's kind of crunch time, and not hearing from them about what's going on is kind of like, whoa.
It's not necessarily about missing the practice. It's about missing the practice that is that's crucial. Like things come up, people miss practice, no big deal. But when you miss the crucial ones, it's kind of like makes you want to reevaluate sometimes what's really going on with the people in your band.
Yeah, not that we don't love those guys, but. Come on, guys, get your shit together.
Yeah. We got a show. We have a good buddy who's filling in for us. John will not be at our next show. So we have Joe from Little Things filling in for us. Make sure y'all come out and say hi to him, buy him a shot.
Make him
tell him he's
welcome.
doing a good job. This is his first time to play with a metal band, so he's really nervous. He's going to jump around on stage, though. He promises.
He promises to give you all.
Punch somebody.
He said he's gonna punch somebody, so fucking watch out.
Probably me.
He does not have a wireless. He can't hit you in the face with a bass head.
It'll be alright though. This will be. Oh yeah, I just picked up a wireless from Jay.
Watch out.
Thanks, Jay. So this will be my first show with my own wireless. So I'm gonna have fun jumping out there, get crazy.
Oh yeah, our first show with a Saluda cymbal. Go ahead and throw that out there. They'll like that. I have a 18-inch or 17-inch, one of those, Earthworks, and it's great. You will hear it when the breakdowns start. Trust me, it's beautiful looking.
I need to change
like
my strings soon, so I'm probably gonna go pick up some.
Just like that, it'll be.
I'm probably gonna go pick up some Ernie balls, and they should also consider.
So he can slinky.
Slinky all there. So yeah, no, this is gonna be fun. Be there, ongoing concept. Hit us up for tickets. We've got them. We got tickets for Rusted Benefit. We got tickets for our show at Tomcast West, and we're about to have.
Which is a kickoff for our tour.
Yep, because we're going to Houston after that, and then we should be playing Torch Fest too. And,
yes.
Stay tuned. There's going to be more shows. So.
Yes, big things coming. Even if you just see our 3 faces, big things.
So.
4 faces.
Oh, thanks.
We want to thank you, all of our fans.
Especially this guy.
We want to thank Joe for stepping in for us. It's going to be great. We want to thank Craig for this interview because this has been awesome just to sit here and shoot the crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
And as I've said before, there's no one doing interviews for locals really. And
Yeah.
if there are, I was talking with Nathan Daly from Tooth and Nail. They had an interview with this girl. She never posted it though.
Interesting.
And
crazy.
I pretty much almost I was like, so what? It's just a fucking waste of time at that point. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they could have been doing more important shit.
Yeah.
Like practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it does no good to do something if you're not going to share it.
Yeah.
I mean, if
well,
you can't share
I
it.
do have to leave at this point.
Yeah.
But thank y'all. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Jonathan, the drummer for Good Conformity.
Get out of here, man. I was tired of smelling you anyways.
He's lying.
that doobie.
So, appreciate
So-
it, guys.
We've pretty much lost everyone now.
Yeah,
except for
it's
Brad.
alright. I'll stick here and
No,
chill
it's
as long as we need to.
if I could stay, I would.
Fucking work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I gotta pay.
I don't know. Hey, if y'all keep coming out supporting us, like we may not
I don't
even
have to work.
Right.
Yeah, then we could just pay.
And-
No.
and-
Just fucking hang out with y'all all the time. Yeah, and drink cold cock.
Yeah, cold cop. So.
Always gotta mention that. Gotta mention your
Gotta mention our sponsors, and we do a good job of making sure that everybody knows that.
Oh wait, I
So-
need my keys.
Yes, you do. Anyways, this is about kind of how it goes with us, you know, like, it's whatever, man.
Well, I mean, obviously, I took time out of y'all's practice time to do this, but y'all were okay with that.
We're okay with that because some of the people who needed to show up to help us practice just didn't show up. So, hey guys, I'm calling you out, but love you. Love you like brothers.